All right, welcome to the Talk About Purpose podcast. I'm Matthew Huey.
I'm Brian Harper.
I'm Frank Curry.
Today we're talking about teeth. That'd be great if the mic picked. I hope the mic picked that up.
I don't know.
That was kind of loud.
It's showing. Is it?
All right, that's got to be disturbing to some people. I am so sorry.
You know, there's a movie called Teeth, and
like
it's
the
about
word-
vagina dentata.
What?
Okay, hold on. There was a lot of words in there that was very skeptical.
Did you say vagina?
That's the word.
That's what I caught.
Yeah,
Vagina teeth?
there's a movie called Teeth, and it's a movie that's about vagina dentata, or a woman that she was born with teeth inside of her vagina.
Is that a real thing?
I don't know. I think it is. Yeah, I think vagina dentata is a real thing, but they like elaborated on the movie and made it kind of
Yeah. Like this
You know,
girl ate wieners with her
Somebody-
vagina or something.
kind of. Yeah.
Somebody
Pretty,
go on private browser right now.
I can't pull my phone out because then I'm going to make an error. I'll have a chance of making.
Check out that episode. That's a
Yep.
good one on social media.
Yeah.
But yeah, so first of all, there's a lot to unpack with teeth. There's a lot of downsides and negativity with teeth. A lot.
Yep.
What's scary is a lot of people don't take care of them.
Yeah. It's true.
True.
Now, we had a guest on here, Dan Edmonds,
Mhm.
and he talked to us about some issues that his family experienced with that, and it's scary.
Yeah.
It's really, really scary. For example, a Harvard Health study published that you are at risk for cardiovascular disease. Disease.
You want another crack at that one?
Take two. No, I'm just kidding. Man. And because the bacteria can enter your bloodstream and affect your heart.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's real.
You could also go up too to the brain, and
Yes.
like if you have an infection or anything like that,
Mhm.
and give you meningitis.
Meningitis is a big one.
Mm.
That is super, super common and related with bad teeth.
Yeah, and meningitis is just an infection of the brain fluid.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. And meningitis is not something you want.
No.
That's a very high fatal chance.
Yes. Yeah. Because it's like your brain fluid is infected, and what's in that brain fluid? A brain. So, yeah.
Thanks for simplifying
Yeah.
that one down for me there, Frank.
I was making it like
Do you
duh,
have
it's a brain.
meningitis? Are you okay?
I was just saying, like, dumb shit. It's called brain fluid. So what's in brain fluid? A brain. That's what I was trying to say. Whatever, you dicks. Anyways, bags of dicks in here.
Oh, man.
Back to dicks again, I see.
Whatever. Anyways,
All right.
so that's what meningitis is. So it's an infection of the brain fluid, which the brain sits in that fluid. So therefore, the brain can get infected.
Yeah. Yeah, for real. And so there's so many studies on this, on teeth. There's just tons of studies. Throw a rock, you're going to find them. Another one I found was John Hopkins, which very good name, but anyways, they found a 24% increase in the likelihood of a cancer diagnosis if you have severe periodontitis.
Periodontal disease.
Yeah, periodontitis. It's
Yeah.
the disease of the gums. Yeah.
Mhm.
So getting that fixed, and they have the stuff to fix. I've had it.
I have it.
I'm not gonna. I had it, and they gave me the stuff to kill it. Mine, they gave me a green stuff and it turned your mouth green. It was actually pretty cool.
Were you ever rooted and scaled?
I don't know, what is that?
Oh, that's fucking misery. You were definitely not rooted and scaled.
Okay,
So
probably not.
the way it works is if you have like I had severe periodontal disease, but they brought me back. So
Okay.
I just go more frequently. Like you usually go like what?
6 months.
Yeah, so I go 3 times a year. So I go every 4.
Oh, okay.
Just for an extra cleaning. But what rooted and scaling, it's easier now. It's not as bad now, but rooted and scaling was when I had it done, which was a couple of years ago, was they actually have to scrape your root below the gum line
Ugh.
Wow.
of every tooth.
Oh,
They put you to sleep for it?
No.
Just numbed
They
up.
numb you up.
Oh.
You sit there. They usually do it in multiple sessions because it takes a long time, and they do it by quadrant. So it's 4 quadrants.
Yeah.
Usually 2 quadrants a session, unless you suck it up and do everything at once, kind of like I did. But yeah, it's not fun. Now I had it done a second time because it came back.
Okay.
I was a smoker, so it came back, and the next time I had rooting scaling done, it wasn't as bad. It was more water pressure. But I didn't have as bad of a deal going on as my first one. So,
Oh, okay.
but it's progressed. Advancements in dental care and dentistry has made it easier. But rooting and scaling sucks. So, but the way it works is you either have bad teeth or you have bad gums. You won't have both. It's 2 different kinds of bacteria. Bacteria doesn't really like itself, so they won't stick next to each other. So you're either going to have bad teeth or bad gums.
I think I have bad teeth. I don't know. Doesn't wait? If you have bad gums, it won't rot your teeth.
No, your teeth would be fine. Your gums will look like shit.
Your gums look like shit. Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. Then my genetics for my teeth are bad because my gums.
Where you
look
have
fine.
a lot of cavities. Like I don't have cavities.
Well, I take
my
care of mine.
gums
I probably
my
have a
gums
lot of cavities, but I brush my teeth twice a day. So
I do only do it once, but
I only do it once.
Yeah,
Nope,
I use
twice.
oral-
I wake up in the morning and I brush, and then at night before I go to bed I brush.
What kind of
every
toothbrush do you use?
Soft bristle.
You just use a regular
Just
toothbrush
a regular
or a mechanical
toothbrush.
one?
No,
Yeah,
not a
it's a
mechanical.
Look into
I
an
don't
oral,
use a mechanical.
especially since you had periodontals. Look into an Oral-B spin brush. They're a little pricey. Don't get me wrong.
I
But
had
they are
one of those
fucking
before.
awesome.
I did have
And
that.
they've brought me back. That and Listerine. I live by Listerine.
Yeah, I
and not
used
the
to use
generic shit.
I
Gotta
used
be
to use.
careful with
I
Listerine.
heard that. I heard that it takes
That's
away
what I
some of
said.
the bacteria that you actually need in your mouth as well.
On top of it doing that, it takes away your good bacteria. It also raises blood pressure.
Oh, I have blood. I have high
And
blood
that's
pressure.
proven.
I floss a lot.
Are you fucking
I am
serious?
1,000. Most dentists that are actually health conscious say don't ever use it.
Well, I have high blood pressure, and I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Because I work out and I do everything. I mean, my family has high blood pressure in it, but it's just as of late.
It's adding on
So
to
maybe that's adding on to it.
Dig into it. It's
I
terrifying.
mean, I vape too, and I know vaping
Yeah,
raises
God.
blood pressure as well as
But a combination of all that is gonna.
yeah. I mean, I know it also raises. I just found out that it raises lipids.
Oh, really?
So like
I didn't know that.
some of the oils and stuff that they use that you vape actually is fats. So when
Oh.
you absorb it, your body absorbs the fats, which are fucking lipids. So you'll have a high fat content in your blood than normal because of the lipids. I just found that out. So I'm cutting that out. I'm gonna cut out vaping of all kinds, not do vaping and
Okay.
and now I think I'm gonna have to start doing Listerine. But my thing is like I felt like Listerine brought me back. I had a dentist tell me like, I think it was more of like a
Hygienist.
dental hygienist, not
Yeah.
not a dentist. Tell me like, hey, do the Listerine and do the good stuff too. Don't do the generic. Do the good Listerine, and that's what's gonna help you with your gums. And I've been doing it, like forever. So
Yeah. Maybe. I mean, I
I'll
don't.
ask,
I
you know what
don't
mean?
know.
But that's cool to know.
Yeah, I don't.
I'll do research on that.
It's
'cause I
a
didn't think there would
scary
be
rabbit
any-
hole.
The only thing that I saw about it, the
Scary.
negative about Listerine, is that it would take away Gesundheit. The only thing that I read was that it would take away some of the good bacteria that you actually need in your mouth.
Yeah, I've
so
seen that.
so that's the only thing I read about it that was negative.
Mhm.
Now I have maybe I'll just get away from all that, because have you seen anything about this oil pulling? Have you seen anything about this? There's this lady on TikTok, this older woman, that talks about her coming back from periodontal disease, that she was able to revert everything by doing oil pulling, by pulling, but brushing as well, and stuff like that, and as well as using a water pick. Do you use a water pick?
I don't. I use regular.
That's what I use.
So
I use
I have the.
flossers.
I use the
what I use.
little
Little
plastic
flossers, yep.
things.
Yeah, with
God, I
the
love
floss
those.
on the ends of it. So you got to
Yeah.
watch that, because
But
gotta watch that though, because if you're using that in every one, right? Not like floss you change it through. If you use that on every one, that changes,
Yeah.
that pushes your bacteria. So you might have bad bacteria between these teeth. You're putting it in between.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's why when you floss, you put it around both fingers. You do like one or two, and then you move it down, do the next one, move it down, do the next one. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Like I usually put a shitload of floss on
Yeah.
this one to do that, but I use a water pick. Water pick. is the shit.
Yeah.
That's probably a good
My
idea.
stepdad keeps telling me to get
They're,
one.
they're badass.
He loves it.
They even have portable ones, bro. Especially for you, you're doing it twice a day. You can
Yeah.
do it twice a day. I water pick. I don't water pick as much as I'd like to.
Yeah.
I do it like at least once a week. I water pick at least once a week. But I do it on like the highest setting, and I don't really bleed that much. So like with periodontal disease, blood is what shows us if we're fucking up or not. You know what I'm saying? Because like for me, if I brush and I see blood, I know my gums are fucking up.
Oh, okay.
You see what I'm saying?
Okay.
But I could use that water pick at like 8 or 9. It goes up to 10. I could use that water pick at like 8 or 9 with that pressure, and I don't get any blood. You know what I'm saying? Very little blood. So I know my gums are strong and good, and they're not, because with periodontal disease, whenever you brush and there's blood or floss and there's blood or anything like that, that's you're hitting the gum, and that gum is not, it's not healthy. So when you hit it, it leaks blood.
Right.
Compared to being healthy, where you could take a little bit, you could rub it a little bit.
Yeah.
So that's how I know when it's time.
Yeah.
And if I do see that blood, I get a lot more vigorous with everything. So I brush more, I water pick more, I Listerine more, but I might change that. But there's this woman that she's talking about oil pulling. So what it is she pulls these oils through her teeth, and then that's that plus with the water pick that helps her beat it. She has all of her natural teeth, and she's like 60, 70 some years old or something like that.
Wow.
If I see the video, I'll send it to you.
Yeah, you know, so I have pretty decent teeth, especially for this county.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I've been a smoker
feel the
since
same.
I was young, so I do have stains.
We know that joke, don't you? What's 30 foot long and has 3 teeth?
Shenandoah.
The Bleeny Lane. What's close? the Bleeny Lane of the Shenandoah Bazaar.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
That was a running joke
Yeah,
down here, actually.
That's a running joke up there too.
Is it?
I'm a north of the mountain guy. You're a south of the mountain guy.
Yeah.
Right.
Where you know, same joke up there.
We used to say that everyone up in Shenandoah has summer teeth.
Some are here, some are there.
Some are here,
Yeah.
some are there.
I remember that. Yeah. That's great. But yeah, all right. So yeah, definitely check into that. It's a scary rabbit hole when you get into mouthwash. It's terrible.
Yeah, I gotta get
completely.
into that fucking rabbit hole now when I get home. It's not gonna be good.
And what was nice is I told my dentist I'm not going to, my hygienist, not my dentist. And that's when they actually gave me the stuff to kill the stuff in my gums.
Yeah.
And I only had to do that for like a week or 2. And it was good for, like.
You have to, is that like an occurrence then? You have to do it again?
Yeah, I had to do it again. But it killed it for like a year or 2.
Well, I mean, I would rather that and have to do that more than one time than have high blood pressure, because high blood pressure is the killer of everything, man. It destroys your kidneys.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, I mean, and I have high blood pressure, but when I say high, it's just like minimal high. I'm not like 200s.
or
No, I'm
something.
high. So I'm like
you're
140.
low.
I'm like 142 over like 91, 92.
Oh,
So I'm a
okay.
little bit over, just enough for them to say, hey, you should probably do
Yeah.
something about it. But I haven't been doing as much cardio and stuff, so I don't know if that has anything to do with it. But
I don't know. That's not
Yeah.
this episode.
Yeah, but nonetheless, my worry is now if I'm doing this mouthwash, maybe that's helping to it. So
Yeah.
instead of getting on a medication for blood pressure, I could just not take Listerine. Do you know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Listerine was literally number 1 for it too, on top of it.
Wow.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Number 1 was
Oh,
Listerine.
Great.
And they're not going to tell you that.
No.
Nobody's going to tell you
No,
that.
that's the problem.
That's,
Big business, all about that dollar.
yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So another thing is having gum disease actually gives you a higher chance of screwing up your blood glucose levels and giving you diabetes.
Yeah.
Because you're not absorbing it right.
Yep.
So having bad teeth also leads to that.
Wow.
Like, teeth are so critical.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think people realize how important
Yeah.
teeth are.
Yep.
On top of that, it's associated with Alzheimer's disease.
Jeez.
They found an actual connection between the different cells in your gums and stuff, and the cells in your brain for when it happens in people with periodontal disease.
Oh.
Insane.
And that's a 2020 study done. I got most of these off of PubMed. The ones that I give names, I did not get from PubMed. There was a 2019 study that shows it's linked to rheumatoid arthritis. Now that's a disgusting, horrible, debilitating arthritis.
Yeah.
Like,
Gout is a form of,
yeah.
all right, and that's pretty debilitating for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I can see that. That sucks. Gout sucks.
Gout's
It's
gotta
fucking
suck.
miserable. It's miserable.
Here's the funny one. A 2019 study that I found on PubMed. He found an increased likelihood that any sort of problems within your mouth, teeth or gums, affects your blood flow, which affects ED.
Oh God, why would they do that? Dirty mouth.
Dirty
Mouth, non-working PP.
Hey, that's
Yeah.
true. That's
Jeez,
true.
That's crazy.
Or more, flaccid.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's blood flow.
Yeah.
That's affecting down there.
Well.
Wild stuff about
Well, that explains a lot.
It's my teeth, I swear.
Right. I'm sorry,
It's
baby.
not you, baby.
It's not you. It's my teeth.
It's not you, baby. It's my oral hygiene.
Yeah. Sorry, it's not working tonight. It's just a long day. There's just a lot going on right now.
I didn't floss. Or something in my teeth.
Or listen to Frank. I should have got that. I should have got the water pick and
That's changed your life, though, man. That thing. You don't have to floss no more with that thing.
that's cool.
Dude,
cool.
my stepdad cannot stop.
Now I gotta look
He
into
loves
this.
it.
Are they
He
expensive?
yeah.
Like how
like
expensive?
40 to 100 bucks, I guess. Depends what you want or what you got.
Yeah.
You might
You're
get
gonna
a
want to
deal.
get a better one, an easier
Yeah.
one.
Mhm.
Get a water pick. They're called water pick with a K, I think. Yeah.
Okay.
I think the battery ones would probably be better. What do you have? Do you have a battery?
I
or do you
I have one of each. I have one that plugs into the wall, and then another one that's
you
rechargeable.
notice a difference between
The one that
two?
plugs in the wall is stronger and better.
Really?
Yeah, but I think.
Oh wait, it plugs in and you use it while it's plugged in.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's not battery driven at all. I like that one better than the other one. But I bought the other one when I would travel. So when I was in hotels,
Yeah.
I would take that with me.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
I still have it in case I ever travel, but I don't like to travel anymore.
Right.
Plus, I'm a big dude in small planes, and they usually put me between two people, and I get all sweaty and stuff instead of smelling like a hot onion hoagie.
You mind if
by
I
the end
have
of
the
day.
aisle seat?
Yeah, I try to go for the emergency one. Like
Yeah,
when nobody wants the emergency door.
Yeah.
Can you lift this emergency door? I look at him like, what? Yeah, I can lift it.
They don't
I'm
actually
here-
ask
I'm
you
here for
that.
the
I
lighter.
can rip it off the fucking hinges
Yeah.
if you want. Like, what do you need?
Mad.
I can tear your fucking arm off, too. What do you need me to do here?
Overcharged for luggage, mad. But yeah, no, I go after the emergency
next
because I
time-
get like an extra 6 inches for my legs or whatever. You know?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
right.
Next time he goes to an airport, they're gonna be like, yeah, we're strip searching you.
Yeah.
So one of the interesting things is a lot of people, I didn't know this. A lot of people think chewing gum is as
I know.
good as brushing your teeth.
What?
There are
Cuts back
a
on
lot
plaque.
of people that
I
think
did see that. I actually knew that for a long time.
First of all, I don't chew gum ever.
I do.
I don't like the way that it creates more stomach
Gas.
acid and
Yeah,
gas.
I get gas.
I mean,
from
I'm
it.
already in I already have an acid. I'm an acidic person. Like I have a high
Okay.
acid in my blood, so I don't need something else to create more acid inside of me, my stomach acid. So I don't really chew gum to begin with. But there's no way that you're gonna get a gum in between the teeth like floss. And actually, people don't understand when you floss, the flossing action isn't side by side; it's this way. So when you
Right.
floss to get below the gum line on the sides of the tooth because the tooth comes down and it's curved, right?
Curved at the
So
bottom.
when you come down with the floss, you curve back up,
and you do
opposite
the other
side.
side.
and that's
Yeah.
a call to floss, not
Up and down, in and
yeah.
out.
Because normally
Right.
when you think about it, when somebody's flossing, they go like this. That's like
That's-
normally a signal for floss. No, you fuck.
Nothing.
You have to do this for floss.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like, happy days, happy days, happy days.
Everyone's gonna be like, oh, he's conducting
Oh, yeah, right.
a choir.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that still could be the sign for it, but really, when you floss, that's how
Yeah.
you're supposed to do it. You're supposed to go below the gum line.
What's interesting is
That's a weird way to do that.
we
Frank.
used to use the regular
What,
floss.
where the fuck are you at?
What? I was just.
It has nothing to do with skiing, Brian. Calm yourself.
I'm not the one excited here.
No, but yeah, I noticed that when I was teaching my kids because they would just go in there and just.
Yeah, no.
I was like, "What are you? You're not hitting the teeth.
Yeah.
What are you doing?"
Yeah.
That's where I first noticed that. I mean, I always did it, but I never thought about it. You know
Yep.
what I mean?
And I mean, when I looked at teeth way differently. Like now, I look at teeth differently, where you need it for health, this, that, and the other thing. But when I was in my 20s, I looked at teeth like as a telltale sign, like especially with women. If I was attractive women and I was hanging out with an attractive woman or something like that, and she smiled and she just had like sea moss across her teeth, I would think to myself, people, what? Calm down.
What?
Whatever. You know,
I
just
tried
like
so
film.
hard to keep my composure in that one. You ruined it for me.
I'm sorry, I've never heard somebody say that. That was great.
Dude,
Well,
sea moss.
like, if they had, like some kind of film or sea moss or
I
something.
was fucking
yeah.
steel that whole time, staring at it, just looking at it. And you went, and I lost it. That was it.
Get one of those algae suckers and throw it in there. No, I'm just like, but no, like if I ever met that, I'm thinking to myself, well, if you're upstairs, looks all mangled like that, and people see that, what's your fucking downstairs looking like? You know what I mean? So that was like a huge turnoff. Still a huge turnoff for me. Like bad teeth are a huge turnoff for me.
Yeah.
But that's when I was like a little more superficial in my 20s. I'd be like, oh, wow, but your mouth looks like that. Yeah. If your upstairs looks like sea moss, what's the downstairs look like? A sucker fish? A bulldog eating mayonnaise? What? You know what I mean? What?
A bulldog eating mayonnaise? What?
You ever seen that?
No, I don't. I've never seen it. I don't want to see it anymore. I'm
You ever
good.
seen a bulldog eat mayonnaise?
No,
Okay.
I'm good.
Is that
I'm
like
good.
a common thing that people see a lot?
No, it's
or?
a joke.
I know. Yeah.
Gosh,
Thanks for explaining your joke.
Frank. Oh man,
I'm just
I don't
saying.
know. I don't know how you people are finding this, but I'm
You
this is great.
people?
Oh god,
You people.
no,
Great movie, but
that's a good movie.
Is it a good? I never seen
Was
it.
the
Anger
second
management.
one any good?
Oh,
anger,
yeah, yeah.
anger management too. There is a second one.
Wasn't there a second
I
one?
don't know.
I thought there
I
was
don't
a
think so.
second one. Oh no, wait. I'm thinking of a different movie then. Anger Management was good though.
That was a
I
good
did
movie.
like that movie.
I feel pretty.
Isn't that with
oh
what's
so
his name?
pretty? So
What the hell's
pretty
that
and
his
witty.
name?
Brian's
Anger
gay.
management. punch Frank in the fucking face? What happened? I'm gonna go across this fucking table. I'm gonna knock my hot chocolate over all over his computer.
It's what, Adam Sandler?
Yeah,
Is it
Jack
Adam
Nicholson.
Sandler? And Jack
Jack
Nicholson.
Nicholson.
That's who I was
Yeah,
thinking.
yeah,
Thank
That's
you.
it. Yep.
Well, you should know that song.
I do know that song, but not
I
because
feel charming. Oh, so charming. No? Okay.
you
never
feel
mind.
pretty, witty, and gay. Got it.
Gay means happy. We used to have a store in Ashland called the Gay Store, and I used to go in there and get fake cigarettes.
But you did.
When you would blow into the cigarette, smoke would come out. So I used to think like I was like 6 or 7 years old,
Anything to
smoking these fake cigarettes at the corner of it in my leather jacket.
anything to put a rod in
Fucking
his mouth.
badass.
Oh gosh. All right, let's get back to gum. So, anyways, actually, dentists say it's good to chew gum 20 minutes after you eat, but it has to be sugar-free.
Mhm.
And that's because, sugar with cavities and everything
Yeah.
like that. So the sugar-free stuff just gets regular saliva to your mouth, and it doesn't affect your cavities. But it does help clean your teeth a little. And that is actually
Interesting.
true. But they don't suggest you do it all the time because of wear and
Yeah, I'm not going to.
But
don't
after eating, they say it's not a bad idea to do that.
No, that makes sense because
Does help.
your stomach already has the acidity in it.
Yep.
Right. So, yeah, there's no acidic creation for no reason.
Right.
Yeah.
Also,
Makes sense.
interesting. After you're done eating, never brush your teeth.
Not right after. No,
Not right
because then you rub the crap and stuff in there. Same thing with going downtown. Don't brush your teeth. Just letting you know.
Oh, actually, I do know that.
Yes.
You
Do
could
you?
cause.
Hmm?
Yes, I do.
Yeah.
You could cause yeast infections and
Well, not only that, but if
cause nasty.
you brush before or after per se, right, you are opening your gums and having secretions get in there,
Ugh.
right? Think about it, right? So like that's one potential way to get HIV or something like that, right? It's a secretion. I mean, I don't know,
That's weird.
whatever, but I'm just saying, like if you have a mouthful of it, you say you're pretty good at it, and you have a mouthful of it, right?
Yeah.
And then you just go and brush your teeth. You're now potentially opening your gums
And then
and putting that in.
Makes
You
sense.
see what I mean?
Yeah.
So for those of you watching,
Also, yeah.
Hygiene when it's appropriate.
Also,
don't brush your teeth before you do that,
No.
also,
Or
yeah,
after.
or after.
Rinse your mouth with, I don't know, not Listerine. I don't know, something.
something actually, like
Alcohol.
Is there an
salt water is
salt
good.
water is good? Yeah.
Yeah, that's a really good one.
Something though. But if you feel the need to clean
peroxide.
your mouth, like if you feel grossed out,
I didn't see anything about that actually.
Really?
Ugh, that's gotta feel weird.
That tastes weird.
no, I know
Ugh.
people that
Yeah,
use peroxide
me too.
that flush
used to.
once a week. They use peroxide and flush and rinse their mouth out.
I think I tried it for a sore throat. That did not go well.
Did you ever put it on your hands?
Did you puke everywhere?
No, but it did not feel good.
You didn't
No.
drink it, did you?
No,
you get sick
Oh,
for that.
no.
Dogs,
Yeah,
you make
that's what I'm
dogs.
saying.
You
That's
make
why I was-
dogs throw up. That's how you make dogs vomit.
Oh wow, I didn't
That's how
know
you do that?
I thought so.
My dog just vomits on his
No,
own.
well, mine does. I might be saying that wrong, and I'm going to have people saying that I kill dogs or something.
No.
But
Yeah,
Next
check,
thing you
check
know,
with your
like-
vet first.
I thought that's what it was. But
We are not medical professionals.
Oh God, no.
we are
No.
anything but professionals.
Fuck yes, correct.
Professional podcasters. That's what we are.
Professional bullshitter.
Also, no, I wanted to put this in here. If you have somebody going down on you, they have bad teeth.
Enjoy
The
it.
answer is no.
Oh yeah, no.
Always no.
Yeah.
Always no. Bacteria, fungus can
There's
come from that.
There's a fungus among us.
Yeah. Men and women.
Yeah.
Men and women, vice versa. Either way,
Yeah,
don't let them go down.
yeah.
Just that's bad. All right. Anyways, moving on from
I
that.
want to throw up.
Yeah, no, it's making
Seriously,
my
it
stomach
is,
turn.
it is. Yeah, I'm like starting to get a
Yeah.
little like nauseous.
Let's get back to some interesting stuff.
I'm interested.
So
Matt, you fucking homo.
I even sang for you and tried to serenade you, you prick.
Not me. You did it for Matt because it wasn't me. I'm not interested, Frank.
fuck he
I'm
did.
not on-
Fuck he did.
I am not on
You
Grindr,
guys, you
Frank.
guys
sorry.
know.
I'm not on Grindr. You can't.
Whatever, dicks.
That's
People be
another
questioning my
episode.
sexuality. So call your fucking self. Rachel will be like, Frank, really? Like, apparently you're gay now?
That's great.
Yeah,
Right.
I'm secure in my
My
sexuality.
girlfriend
Damn
would
it.
probably like rather girls think I'm gay than think I'm like, you know, that's
Good point.
probably what it is.
Good point.
They would
Taken.
think-
Noted.
Yeah.
Yes. Less drama. Thank you very much.
Then you got to worry about that. Oh, I'm not.
Remember,
gonna reach out-
ladies,
I'm not
I'm
gonna
Irish.
reach out to him. He's gay. No point.
Remember,
Yeah.
ladies, nothing here. Irish.
Right.
I'm very loyal, so it doesn't fucking matter, to be honest with you.
Yeah, for real. Yeah. All right. So, anyways, let's get to the psychology of it.
Mhm.
When you have the psychology, 50% of people say that someone's smile is the first physical trait they notice on you.
How many
Fuck
people?
yeah.
Half.
Half.
Fuck
That's
yeah.
it. I really thought that'd be higher.
Well, I'm in that fucking.
I really
house,
thought that'd
so-
be higher.
Imagine Frank the Tank's coming at you. First thing you're going to notice is shoulders, arms, and height.
Yeah, you're right.
True.
You know,
True. I
if you're
think
an
to myself,
average guy,
What do I got to do to put that motherfucker to his knees and just beat the shit out of him?
Just be
I
nice
gotta
and be
kick his
kind.
knee.
Be
Then I
kind.
gotta take. Then I have to hit him in the throat with like the open that thing.
you're not going
Then I'm gonna have to.
Bro.
Then I'm gonna have to hit him.
If I
like-
stand there and do
grab his
nothing,
arm.
maybe this would fucking happen. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yes.
I'll make sure I act real queer when I'm doing it too, so you look like a bitch. How's that?
That would be the greatest thing ever. That's a good idea. We should. Yeah.
That's for that. Yeah, like that. Oh man, people are gonna hate me for this stuff. But yeah, no, I know. Some,
Or just
I know,
act like you're an
That'd
there's
be a
some.
great video.
No,
To
dude,
beat the
there's,
shit out of somebody, just act like a bunch. Never mind.
there's some gay guys out there that can kick ass though too.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Right?
there's some. There's some.
Yeah, I'm
There's
sure.
some. I haven't met any yet, but there's some.
Right.
I don't really care about that shit. Sexual preference shit.
And what's interesting is
Honor me.
most people that have bad teeth don't want to smile,
It's
Mhm.
true.
which is a shame.
It's true.
Because
What do
there's
you
a
mean it's a
lot.
shame?
Because a smile. Remember when we did the episode on?
Oh, your smile makes other people smile.
yes.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Your smile can force good, happy emotions to your brain.
Yeah.
So smiling isn't just for outside, it's also for inside. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So-
I feel bad now that I detailed the honest truth about the hypocrisy of that one woman on TikTok with their makeup. There's this woman on TikTok that looks like she spends hours and hours and hours doing her makeup to look like it, you know, the It from Clown or whatever like that, and her teeth are just it the Clown. You know,
Okay.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or for, you know, whatever.
He's
it
actually
is.
an alien.
Oh, well,
Whoa, is he?
I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
Whoa,
Oh,
I
I'm
didn't know
pretty
that.
sure. What do you mean? Is he really? Has it been?
Did you see what he fucking transforms into? That's not a. He's not.
That's-
Whoa, he
That's true.
All right. We're off
gotta watch
topic.
that movie.
Sorry.
Anyway,
Well, he has teeth. Believe it or not.
Yeah.
The guy has teeth.
Well,
I thought
anyway,
he was just a
he
clown. I
bites
didn't know
off-
he transforms.
Yeah.
I've never seen it. I don't like horror movies.
So like,
It's not that you can watch it.
I don't
You're
want
gonna
to.
you're gonna watch it and be like, this is stupid.
it's a stupid movie.
Yeah, it looks
George-
stupid.
here, Georgie. It's a stupid
Yeah.
movie. Anyways,
Mhm.
so you can tell she spends because she's very good at her makeup. I'm not discrediting her at all at her makeup. She's very, very good makeup artist. But you can tell that she spends hours and hours perfecting this artistry. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, you know, so you're gonna spend hours and hours and hours painting your face while you're looking at your fucking teeth. Why don't you brush your teeth? Brush your fucking teeth. So like that was me on the thing. I'm like, it's very hypocritical. I said, I'm just pointing out the hypocrisy here. Like you spend hours on your face, brush your fucking teeth. Like just brush your teeth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And now I'm an asshole and I'm a bigot. I'm like, no, I'm trying to help her out. Like
Yeah.
it's so fucking hypocritical that you spend that many hours looking at your face, painting your face, but it doesn't like give you the inkling to say, oh, maybe I should stick a brush in my mouth. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Brush my
I've seen
fucking
those
teeth.
videos.
Yeah.
I've seen those videos. They're scary.
And then somebody's like,
Oh.
"Oh, somebody posted it." I was laughing. It was probably bad of me to laugh, but I laughed. They're like, "Oh, I really love what you did, especially what you did with your teeth." I was like, "Oh," I was like,
Oh no.
I was laughing, but I shouldn't have. And then there was another video that was another woman doing the same makeup as her, another person, but she had nice teeth. So people were like, "Oh my God, I love your makeup, and you have nice teeth. It's so easy to watch you." I'm like,
Yeah.
"Holy
There's
fuck!" But,
there's-
you know what I mean?
Yeah, there's a lady on TikTok my wife watches. She started off with bad teeth and then she just got them all taken out. But she's like starts off as a 2 with like no teeth.
I've seen
and
that.
just-
Oh
Seen it,
yeah,
just-
yeah.
Seen it?
Where they redo the
she had
makeup, the
terrible
catfish
genetics.
makeup.
Yeah, and then she ends up like a fucking 20.
Did you see that?
And I'm like out of 10, and I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah. Did you see that they have now who does it
You
best?
can't-
And it's like they're putting 4 blocks together and 4 people do it at like this one goes, then this one
Oh,
goes, then this
yeah.
one goes, and this one goes.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm
yeah.
like, what
Yeah, I've
the
seen
fuck?
those.
Do you know what my comment to that is? New fear unlocked.
Listen to me.
Well,
I saw a video too of a girl. I think she had to have been at least. She looked like she was like 60,
Yeah.
and she had no teeth. She looked like an
Uh,
old grandmother.
She was one of the 4.
And then she changed everything up, and she looked like she was like a hot 20.
Yeah, she even let her dentures fall out and shit.
Yeah,
Yeah, that was one of the 4.
yeah, that was crazy.
Yeah.
That's just wild.
Wait,
so,
did you send it to me?
so-
Is that where I saw it at?
No, I don't think I sent that
I
one.
don't know.
so what we're saying here is, gentlemen, take your women swimming before you marry them. And ladies, make your man shave his beard before you marry him.
That's how I
That's different.
That's a catfish.
That's a
dude.
catfish, bro.
That's a reverse catfish.
What do you mean?
It's a
Dude,
physical-
it so is.
No, it isn't.
You're covering 50% of your face. That is
So
a
what?
reverse
If
catfish.
you never plan on shaving your beard, why is that a catfish? Why is it a
Eventually, you
catfish?
have to shave.
That's
your beard,
something you
bro.
physically grow out of your body. That's something you physically grow out
It's
of your
still a
body.
reverse catfish.
No, it isn't.
You're covering 50% of your face. They
So
don't know what
what?
half of your face actually looks like.
That's what you look like.
no, it's not.
Yes, it is. If you-
Dude, no.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
No.
It is what you look like. If you grow that out of your body, that is what
Bullshit.
you look like.
Bullshit.
Well, how is that bullshit? I'm honestly curious. Now explain it. How is that
Okay.
bullshit?
All right.
Go ahead.
In bodybuilding, you have
Mhm.
chest hair, you don't see definition. You take it off, that's what you really look like.
Okay, but if you don't,
Okay.
Good
when you're
point.
trying to compete with something, but if I'm
You're
living
trying to
my
compete with all the other men in the world.
okay, which most women like beards, so you're not going
Yeah.
to shave your beard off to try and compete with the other men in the world.
I don't know, man. If
A physical attribute of
look,
something
if
that
we're
you're growing
saying-
out of your body, that is not a catfish. That is what you look like because that is what you grow out of
Well,
your
I
body.
mean, he has a point. It's not as much of. Well, I'll meet you both in the middle. I'll say it's not as much of a catfish. But if you know right now that your jaw is only 2 inches away from your nose and you wear a beard to cover that up, you're catfishing people.
yes.
These
it's
women
not
though,
the
these
same.
women though,
It's
these
not
women
the
are
same.
putting on paint.
It's
The
different.
catfish people. It's
Right.
different than growing hair
different.
out. If they want to catfish somebody and grow a beard out, they can do that. Women, well, not without help of testosterone,
Yeah.
unless you're super Italian. Then grow a beard out. Then that's equal to it. Do you see what I'm saying? Or grow your hair long. That's the difference there. Instead of a woman being bald and growing her hair out is the same as
so
a beard.
a girl should shave her head then, because I don't know what she looks like without her hair.
There you go.
She should shave her head, because that's a catfish. Because I don't know what she looks like without her hair.
I'm not marrying a bitch that has a weird shaped fucking head. I'll tell you that right now.
Right.
I mean, I just don't see it. I can't see
It's
it.
not the same as a woman putting on makeup and changing her look altogether.
Because eventually your beard's gonna get thin. It's gonna get white. It's gonna be.
And the same thing with hair for women and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But what he's saying now, and what I agree with him is, these women are putting on makeup like a clown.
They don't look anything like
totally
they
different.
naturally
No,
look
I
like.
agree.
That's a
Naturally,
different, that's a different catfish.
I say they do it harder for sure.
This
is still a catfish.
This is a natural look, though.
It's a natural.
It's
catfish.
natural.
It's a natural catfish.
Okay.
Let's put
It's
it this
a
way:
natural
if you're
look. It's
growing
not-
a beard,
I didn't make this. I didn't like one day say, "Oh, I need a beard," and I glued it on my face and said, "Yep, this is what I look like." Yep.
Some guys are
this
actually
grew
doing
out of
that.
my body.
Some guys are actually doing that.
I don't doubt
God.
that at all. Actually.
Yeah, I mean, that's there you go. And then I brought that up. That's a catfish, but they're catfishing harder. So, like, the difference is this: if you grow a beard because you like beards, or because your significant other like beards, that's different than growing a beard to cover your face. Because, like, if I like, I don't like the way I look without a beard. I like the way I feel I look more attractive with a beard.
Me too. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I leave my beard. Plus, I can't grow hair on the top of my head, but I grow a beard because I feel I look more attractive with a beard, and I am more attractive with a beard.
Yeah.
Does that mean I'm technically catfishing? No, I'm trying to look the best that I can
with what you're
with
giving.
what I'm giving.
It's a
I'm not
God-given
adding
thing.
something
This
to my
is a
face.
catfish. God gave me this.
Some guys, instead of being bald, they'll glue hair on their head. They'll glue freaking shit on their face, or they'll use line markers. That I see that stupid shit that they see them doing. That.
Though.
Yeah.
So imagine you pick up this 2 that puts her paint on, and she's a 10. Okay. In the back of your head, you know you're still going to bed with a 2. Woman sees you shaved and you're a 2, but with a beard, you're a 10. In the back of her head, she's still going to bed with a 2.
Nobody's ever seen
you.
But
the difference is when I'm sweating all over my beard, it doesn't rub the fuck off.
Right.
Bro.
Exactly.
I hear you, but in the back, subconsciously, your brain still knows there's a 2 laying there.
Nah, I don't do that.
I don't think my girl's ever seen me without a beard.
I don't think I've ever.
I don't think she'll ever see me without a beard.
Yeah, me neither. I've had this beard.
I've had to shave mine.
You've had to.
Yeah.
Did you have to?
Yeah, I had to for firefighting. Had to.
Oh yeah.
I'm
not a whistle wiener, so.
Yeah. Hey, some men are meant to be pussies. I can't help it. Real men are out here saving people. Sorry, buddy.
I just inhale the smoke.
In all seriousness, I do. In all seriousness, I do appreciate everything fire companies do and firefighters. Yeah, I appreciate everything they do. So.
All right, so let's move on. There is
this fucking episode.
This episode's all over the fucking place.
This might be the first one that we've actually had like a real disagreement on, where we actually debated it for a minute.
Yeah, I mean, I still look at it like, I mean, if you know you're if you know you're wearing the beard, you're catfishing. Like,
I believe you can
I'm catfishing.
I believe you can hatfish, wear a hat.
That's true. That's
true.
That is true.
I never heard that.
Some men look better in a hat than others. Yeah,
seriously.
Yeah,
or
bald guys.
What's that guy that has the thing where he always wears a bandana? The singer.
Oh, Axl Rose.
Yeah. The singer from him, with the one with the cowboy hat and the bandana he always wears. Not Axe. I
don't know.
Slash.
Brett.
Oh, Brett Michaels.
Brett Michaels.
Okay.
That's a hat fisher.
Yeah. I was way off. I was way off my first one.
That's what I mean. I believe that's a type of catfish, because I wear a hat every day, but doesn't mean I look as good without my hat on.
Right.
That's a catfish.
Can't wear a hat to bed.
But a hat's again something I put on me to make me feel better, make me look better, for myself.
Yeah.
But a beard's not. You don't do that. You grow it. You grow a beard. Oh, I disagree.
I disagree with you, respectfully.
Hey, that's what we're here for. I want to know what you think.
Yeah, matter of fact,
what you weigh in.
Are beards? Are they a type of catfish? That's what I want to know.
I think they're a type of catfish.
They're just a lesser version.
They're a lesser version.
It's half of your face is covered.
Don't agree. But all right.
Well, let's put it this. Let me ask. I'll give you this example and then we'll move on.
Okay, sure.
You are an ugly motherfucker without a beard. And you know it. So you wear a beard, right?
Mhm.
Now you get married.
I don't like say you grow a beard. You don't wear a beard.
You grow a beard.
You grow a beard.
You still wear the beard.
I mean,
You can dress it up.
do you wear your arms?
Yeah, I do.
Bad example, Frank. Okay. What about tattoos?
I wear them as well.
What about, are they a catfish?
No.
Oh, that's-
it's
what?
a
Are
weird-
tattoos a
What
catfish?
the fuck?
But it's not changing my.
So you guys are opening the door to a bunch of
So
different
hold
things
on, let
here.
me think about
Hold
this
on.
now.
What the fuck?
I didn't
Tattoos are a catfish.
Oh my!
Nobody knows we know what you look like without them.
I am lost on
All
that.
right,
one.
we're doing a catfish
What the
episode.
fuck?
Day 2.
Yeah, let's just do
We're doing a
gonna do
catfish episode.
I'll make a note.
That one's got me
I'm
puzzled.
fucked
Yeah.
up about that one.
Fuck.
Mhm.
I didn't tattoo my fucking face though.
Because
Yes.
you didn't catfish that part yet.
Yes.
I
Matter.
guess.
Did you
Hello.
tattoo your wiener? Make it look. Never mind.
No, I was trying to get a bee to sting it once though. Make it swell out.
Yeah.
Joking.
Thank God.
That's actually
I,
real.
I didn't know if I should believe you or
That's
not.
actually real.
Really?
That is real. It grows it. Yeah. But it also can cause permanent damage and ED. Don't do that.
Oh, to have a bee sting your wiener will make your wiener grow. I mean, obviously swelling up, but does it stay big? Is that supposed?
Supposedly,
forever?
supposedly it's you somehow it makes it
Go ahead.
the fuck's
Elongate.
the word?
Elongate.
Stretch kind of.
Oh, it's like that.
So then all the-
urethra stretching or whatever.
Yeah,
that
yeah,
is,
yeah, exactly. It makes it stretch.
Oh.
So then now you have more room for blood flow.
Oh, we need to do that.
No, we don't. No,
I
it
have-
causes
I have-
ED,
I
motherfucker.
have-
Don't do it. Don't
I
do
have,
it.
I have. They have blue pills. I have plenty of land. I have plenty of
Really?
land. I could be a beekeeper.
There you go. Yeah, you're set.
I'm set. And it actually makes my house agricultural then, so then I can get less taxes. on my house.
Nice.
That's awesome.
Holy
Two
fuck.
birds, one fucking stone. Actually, four birds,
birds.
one stone.
Or birds.
You know what's
Five if
interesting? You
you're
know
in.
what's interesting about birds? You know what's interesting about birds? They don't have teeth like this episode is supposed to be based on.
Right.
Way to bring it back around.
Right. He reeled that one right back to the conversation.
So,
Squirrel.
Oh, big squirrel. That was a fucking whole moose or something. I don't know.
all right, let's go to Jaws. Okay, so Jaws.
Dun-dun.
Yeah,
That's exactly where my mind went. Was like the movie.
So a Harvard paper published that jaws are shrinking, making teeth more crowded, causing more problems with teeth as
Why are
in
jaws shrinking?
evolution.
Why do we need to have smaller jaws? And
No need to chew hard things anymore. Processed foods, soft foods. We don't
holy
need.
fuck, bro!
They're shrinking, and it's causing problems.
God,
Now, this is still a micro evolution. So, creationists, it's a micro
you
evolution,
need to start chewing
Relax.
on rocks.
not macro evolution.
Yeah, I mean, how would they have gotten rid of wisdom teeth like thousands of years
That's
ago?
also a myth. You don't need to get rid of wisdom teeth.
No.
Only if they're infected or something.
impacted.
Yeah, something's bad, then you do.
Yeah,
But for the most part, you can let wisdom teeth
yeah.
go.
I had mine pulled.
Don't let them talk you out of pulling them. That's a painful experience.
Yeah,
I had one pull that wasn't that bad.
had
I have
four.
another one that is bad that I'm gonna have to get taken out.
I remember you saying here, I'm on pain pills, my teeth hurt so bad.
No, that was a molar that I had pulled.
Oh, that wasn't a wisdom
That
tooth?
I had a wisdom tooth pulled at the same time, but that didn't hurt. It was the
Oh.
molar because I had an exposed nerve.
Your wisdom tooth's not hurt.
I don't know, it just didn't.
Wow. look
Maybe
at
it was
you.
because the other
It
teeth
had a,
hurt
it had a
so
lack
much.
thereof.
There you go.
It was a dumb tooth that came out easy.
Oh, fuck off.
All right, now I want to dive into the interesting bit of this.
You mean this hasn't been interesting so far?
It'd be great.
It gets interesting.
Dude, I don't even want to know now.
So I want to go into the history of this. Just give me a couple minutes on this because
Sure.
it's fucking fascinating.
All right. So that means don't say anything, Frank. Shut
No,
up
I
for
don't
2
care.
seconds.
I don't care. Interrupt. I don't care. No, don't don't put your mic back on. Damn it. Can't have the start of the show going down. What the fuck?
sorry.
Powering down.
So teeth have been obviously causing pain and trouble since the dawn of time.
Yeah.
Back to 5,000, we could trace it back. The Sumerians who wrote about it on what is
5000
that called?
BC? Is that what
On
you're
the
saying?
walls, they scratch
Cave
Can I
painting?
Yeah, Frank,
Can I
what is
have
it called?
Can I have one?
What you used to do when you were a kid?
Rock tablet.
No,
I invented the
I was
wheel.
just playing. So it was interesting because it originally started out that they thought it was from something called tooth worms. They thought worms went into your tooth and caused the pain. So they would pray to their gods to get the tooth worms out of their mouths. Pretty interesting. But then
Did it work?
No.
Oh.
No, it did not.
So I can't start doing that. Then
Then they actually, as far back as 5000 BC, they were using beeswax and henbane to create like a mouthwash type thing to clean out the teeth, and they would start using that. After that, it gets a little weird. They started using so in Egypt. We'll skip ahead to Egypt. That's really when the first kind of dentist was ever really established. Was in Egypt. They found a sarcophagus with a writing on it that said this man was a great doer of teeth. So that was really the first time somebody made a living off of just teeth.
Mhm.
And they had some books and stuff, and they would use arsenic a lot. And what's interesting about arsenic is it does work. It takes the pain out. They were able to remove the pain. But as you know, too much arsenic will kill you.
Yep.
And it's a painful way to die.
Hmm.
What's crazy, it was used all the way up until the 19th century. Yeah, that's what's
Wow.
really crazy.
Wow.
All the way up to there.
all the way up to when Frank was a kid.
So that poor Frank. Poor Frank. Oh man, I feel bad.
Sorry.
So the first dentist name was Hesse Ray, in case anybody's curious or wants to
Hesse
look it
Ray.
up. It's pretty interesting. And the
They're
books,
related to Billy Ray.
the books that
They live in a double
Cyrus.
line.
you might have heard of these books. They were called the Papyrus Ebers.
Oh, I've heard that.
They are a famous book that was about like medical things, like processes, herbs, all sorts. It was just this book that started that dates back to 1550 BC.
Wow.
So they're old. These are Egyptian, and they had all sorts of interesting stuff in there, like opium for
that's interesting.
teeth,
Yep.
and then the henbane as well, and like other ways to pull and stuff. Now, China was on its own path from 5000 BC, and they were really on the right path. They were using mouth rinses, they were using mouth washes, they were also using some of the stuff like the Egyptians did. And what's crazy is this is how you know it was a pretty big problem for them in the acupuncture of their time. Of the 388 sites, 26 were for teeth pain, which is pretty interesting. That's a lot of acupuncture for teeth pain.
Yeah.
Now, the Hindus had their own papyrus Ebers, and it was called the Vedas. Now, the Vedas, most people look at that as more like religion and Hinduism and things like that, but they also had medical stuff in them, important medical stuff in them. It also kind of brought about like one of the first toothbrushes. So they had in there about using these sticks to chew on, and the sticks were like frayed at the end.
Yeah.
So that way you could also wipe your teeth. So it hardened, which they didn't, I'm sure they had no idea about jaw widening back then, but it actually made their jaws stronger, wider, more room for teeth. And it also cleaned them. What's crazy is, again, those right there, those tooth sticks are still in use to this day. You can Amazon them right now.
Really?
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
You chew them and you brush with them. They're still in use to this day, which is kind of
Pretty
mind
wild.
blowing.
That's pretty wild.
Yeah.
Not broken. Why fix it?
Yeah, exactly. Now, ancient Rome really is the one that changed the game. They were able to do crowns and bridge work. Talk about, man, that Roman episode we did.
Mm-hmm.
There's so many things they did.
The
Yeah.
So
Roman
many.
Empire.
They also did dental prosthetics.
Wow.
So, dentures and
Revolutionized
stuff.
this world.
Out of stone,
They
marble.
really
Yeah.
did.
What do you think they called it? A grill back then?
Probably not. I don't know.
Yeah,
To be honest with you.
Check out my the grill. I'm from the grill.
Was it gold? Did they have gold teeth back then?
They might have. I mean,
Yeah,
they,
I didn't. Yeah,
they were pretty
they did
glitz and
a,
glamour in the Roman
yeah, they had a
Empire,
bunch of
so.
different things they used. Unfortunately, lead being one of them.
Ew.
So there was a dentist that is kind of given the honors of discovering filling cavities, and he was from ancient Rome. What he would do, his name was Alice Cornelius Calcus. Oh gosh, I butchered that. But anyways, he would kind of fill them. He would take. This is what's scary. Be appreciative of the time we're in.
Mhm.
That's the whole reason I'm giving you this history, is actually so you could appreciate and have a little less fear about going to your dentist, because in the old days, most of us would have died from teeth. What he did, you take molten hot lead and dump it in your mouth.
What? What?
Yeah.
And that's supposed to be helpful?
Yeah, while you're getting your face burnt off, but you're getting your teeth fixed. So he would fill it that way, but he would also use it to he would use it and kind of make a little point so he could grab the tooth to yank it. That's kind of more what he did with it. But he's kind of given the honors of, hey, you guys, you really helped us figure out filling teeth.
Wow.
So that's pretty cool. Also ancient Rome. So I mean,
I'd have just died from my teeth.
I would have just,
Most
died
people
from
did.
it.
I have that stat coming up. There was where am I? Not traditional as they use. Okay, I got that. Oh, here's a fun fact. In ancient Rome, they didn't get it right all the time. In ancient Rome, it was thought to be good for your teeth and mouth to rinse your mouth with the first morning urine.
Was it my own urine or
Yeah,
somebody
your
else's?
own.
I mean,
No, what? No, there's no. What was that?
He's like, I do that now. That's not. That's
What
not.
was that?
I read that before. I thought it was still true. I just.
why do you think I'm so big?
Right.
Fermented. It's fermented urine
Is
every
it
morning.
natural for me to drink my own urine? No, but it's sterile and I like the taste.
Great movie.
Oh man. All right. So let's
It would have been a
jump.
lot worse if it was somebody else's piss. That's what I've seen.
Like taking somebody else's.
piss it
Like
is.
taking
It's
somebody
not
else's
going in my
fucking
mouth.
poop. Like taking somebody else's poop.
No, that I'll do.
In a powdered pill. In a powdered pill.
That's where you draw. No pee. No shit. Yeah, I got.
Is
that.
it my
That's
own
easy.
shit?
That's an easy one. Yeah,
I
I'll
don't
do that
want
one.
mine. I want somebody else's. That makes it worse.
Give a little bit of context to this because everyone's
go
just
watch
thinking
our
you're
gut health episode. It explains it in full why I'm saying those and why he's saying that.
Yeah, he's not
Fecal-
really gonna take somebody's shit and eat it. Just so you know.
no,
Fecal
God, no.
transplants.
Yes,
Fecal transplants.
that's exactly what. Yeah. All right, let's take a jump to the Middle Ages, and the Dark Ages, whatever
Mid-
you want to call
Middle
it.
age, dark age.
Yeah, so, I mean, whatever you want to call it. The age of freaking absolute idiots.
Mhm.
Dentistry basically took a nosedive. They basically lost everything dentist
Mhm.
that was learned before then, and they actually kind of got rid of dentists as a whole.
Oh, wonderful.
So,
Repeat history.
dude, they went hard.
Well, yeah. I mean, during those times, everything
Yeah.
went backwards pretty hard.
Well, pretty soon it'll be us too. We're gonna go backwards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dark ages.
So doctors didn't want to do teeth. So I mean, you were kind of left out on your own. But they did have what was called a tooth drawer. And this gets interesting. Buckle up. So a tooth drawer. The first references to one is the Peter of London in 1320. Okay, so this is going way back. We're in AD now, by the way.
Mhm.
A tooth drawer is the guy from Django Unchained, Mr. Schulzer, the white guy in Django Unchained.
The
I haven't
Django
watched that.
Unchained. You haven't watched that?
No.
Oh, good movie.
That's a good
Is that-
movie. You should
God,
see
it's
it.
a
check it
good movie.
I'll
Yeah,
add it to my
it's
list.
that's what he was in that movie. He was a tooth drawer. That's what they were. That's kind of, if you're looking for a reference, that's what they were. And what's crazy is they were more of a showman. Okay, so tooth drawer, literally, I don't mean like coloring. I mean pulling, drawing, pulling. They would literally just come to pull your teeth out. But they were showmen. They were showmen. They literally showed up like in the movie. He had the bouncing tooth with the whole cabinet thing. He would come. Some tooth drawers would come with jugglers, circus acrobats. It was a whole show. Like it was a show to get your teeth pulled.
Wow.
they would literally just get you smashed,
Makes sense.
just absolutely obliterated. Hashish, opium, alcohol, whatever they could, lay you down on the floor after all their events. And the main event was them actually pulling teeth. That was actually the main event. And then they would just start yanking them suckers right out.
All your teeth.
Whatever was bad, yeah. It was,
Wow.
yeah, that was their main event. That was their whole thing, was pulling the
What happens
teeth.
if like your tooth broke and it was like parts of it were, go ahead.
Yeah, that happened a lot. Jaws were pulled out. Jaws.
Oh,
People died from getting their teeth pulled.
dude.
Pulled. And
Dude.
not just from the blood loss and the breaking of your jaw, because many times pieces of jaw would come out with your tooth. They didn't know how to extract.
Yeah.
They didn't know how deep it went.
Yeah.
And a lot of people, I don't know how, it's very common for your gums, for your teeth to be locked into your jaw. It's actually
Yeah.
very common.
Very common.
So they didn't know that's how to treat that, how to deal with it. They're just showmen going around scamming
Pulling out
people.
teeth.
Yeah, well, they were, yeah, exactly. And they were more of kind of scammers,
Yeah.
because not only would they show, because they would travel from town to town, like they weren't in a permanent place because nobody had dentists.
Yeah.
So you'd make your money traveling all around. They would come into town, they would pay somebody off, come up to them, and then just nonchalantly pull a tooth that they already had out of their mouth. And then the person's like, oh, I didn't feel anything. You're amazing. So they would sell it when they got to a new town.
Yeah.
And that's how they would get people to kind of line up. And they would just have a line of people getting their teeth pulled at this show, which is absolutely bonkers.
Yeah.
On top of that, these guys were snake oil salesmen. So, like in Django Unchained, he has this big, huge cabinet of stuff in there. And he'd be like, take this. It'll help save
Hey,
your,
speaking of
it'll help save your gums and teeth. Let me get that. Hold on.
hey, go ahead, buddy.
That's the tooth drawers, okay? Now, what's interesting is you've heard the word charlatan,
What is
right?
it?
Charlatan.
Carlton, yeah.
Yeah.
You heard that word.
Mhm.
That came from tooth drawers. It's Italian for tooth, or French or Italian. One of the two for tooth drawer.
What?
Because they were such sneaky, conniving little guys
Wow.
that the name stuck as a charlatan. You're a fake. You're a phony. You're a scam artist.
Wow.
It came from tooth drawers.
Wow.
Is that not wild?
It is
Wow.
wild.
Oh, so, all right, let's move on here. So, also, you could also go visit your, what are they called? The blacksmith.
Hmm?
Because blacksmiths were one of the very few people that had tools.
Mhm.
Yeah.
You'd go there, pull it, got messy, Not blacksmith isn't exactly a gentle person. So that's
Yeah.
one other place you'd go. Here's where it gets super interesting. I had no idea this existed. Barber surgeons.
What?
Barber surgeons were a thing. Okay? Dude, all right.
You're a barber and a surgeon?
Yes. Follow me. Okay. So you could also see a barber surgeon.
Shaving a snip?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Dude. So before like schools and everything were established for like medical and stuff, you would go to your barber for a haircut and to get your leg amputated from disease. Gangrene was big back then. So you go get your leg amputated. They would also have strings of teeth on their walls in the barber shop because that's where you went to get your teeth fixed also.
Wow.
That's
Fixed or
also
pulled? They fixed the teeth then?
No.
Yeah, they just pulled them.
They just pulled them. They
Wow.
also did bloodletting, and they would also help in surgeries. These are barbers that cut hair.
Could
Okay?
you imagine if we did that now?
Oh, no.
I actually started thinking right away, like, how many injuries have I had in my life that would have ended me?
Oh, yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
from
Yeah.
cuts. Like I had
In-
blood poisoning one time. That was
Well, just think about it, dude. 30 at one point in time, 30 years old was the life expectancy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's why a lot of bad things happen to
I'd
us
have been.
once
I would have died in my teens.
we hit 30. That's when the body
Well-
starts coming down, and then 40 is worse, and it keeps progressing at that point in time.
Mhm.
That's why God has us in this time, though.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Agreed.
Anyways, so back to how bad teeth are. No, barbers. That's where we're at. Barbers.
Barbers.
Yeah.
Yes, barbers. I'm gonna get to that statistic. I will. These barbers were then, okay, since they were kind of in charge of all these surgeries because they had the tools with the knives and everything. That's mainly why, because they had the tools.
Yeah.
Really mainly why. Militaries started taking them with them so that they could do the surgeries and they could do the hair cutting. So barbers were on the battlefield.
Wow.
What?
That's crazy.
What?
That is insane.
What?
I never knew that.
Right. And wait, you're gonna
Makes
love the
sense.
end of this one. You're gonna love the end of this one. I'm telling you right now. So they actually would contribute greatly to the medical community. They would discover many things. They would pioneer things. As a matter of fact, one of the biggest names in this is a man by the name. See, I haven't been reading off of this because I've been loving it so much. Where is he?
Hey, that's the best.
Ambrose
Right.
Pierre.
Yeah.
Yes. He was a barber surgeon. He wrote medical books. He was also one of the first professors in a dental-based college in France. He also was, this is terrible, but what they would used to do is they would take boiling hot oil. And if you got shot or a really bad wound on the battlefield, they would dump it into the wound. Like, that's brutal.
That's brutal.
That's
Cauterize it.
Brutal. Yeah. He discovered a way to use a salve from like it gives the example. I forget it because he has it written down. His medical textbooks are saved because he wrote some of the first ones. This is a barber.
Wow,
Still
that's
gets to me.
Fine.
But so he figured out a salve to put on it, and he figured out, covering it up then with the salve would save it better with less pain than the boiling hot oil,
Wow.
which is pretty cool. So he was out there, they were out there putting all these
Out there.
bandages on the people that were getting injured.
Saving lives. And
Yeah.
Not
Burning them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Plus, if it's hot oil, it's going to go places it probably shouldn't if it's not that deep.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
I don't know about that. So as time went on, in about 1745 is when they started separating barber surgeons to be barbers and then surgeons be separate. 1745. We started in 1320.
Wow.
That's a long time for barber surgeons. That's a long time.
A long
Holy
time.
shit.
Right? But what's cool is there's still a remnant of this time. And that's the barber pole. It's
Okay.
red for blood, white for bandages.
Oh.
Is that what that is?
From them being in the military.
Oh, that's interesting. I didn't know
Wow.
that.
Is that
I
not-
did not know that.
Dude,
That's
That's
cool.
crazy.
that's so
That's
cool.
I did not know that. I can't wait to tell the fam this.
Makes a lot of sense, though.
Yeah.
Bro, so cool.
I
Sorry.
So cool.
always run home and tell Rachel some of these
So do I. I'll go back
details.
and
I'm
I'll
like,
sit
you'll
down and
never
talk.
understand what I heard today.
So, all right, back to death. In 1665, London and many places kept track. And I dove deep into this, but I really didn't want to dive deep into it again because I didn't write it all down. Teeth were the number 5 reason for death in the 1600s.
Mhm.
Wow. Wow.
Number 5.
Wow.
You know what I mean? It was,
Black Plague.
and it was
number one.
just, it was
Probably like
just
that.
teeth.
Yeah.
There was nothing else written. It was
just teeth.
just teeth.
Not even specifics.
Cold, infections, whatever. Ugh.
I could.
So a lot.
Listen,
if it's number
I got
5,
numbed.
people
I
dead.
got numbed to pull my one molar out because it cracked one time and I had an exposed nerve. So they needed to pull it out, which, I didn't want to get a root canal. I was like, just get rid of it. I'll fucking I'll get something. I'll get an implant or something one day. And then, so they went to pull it and they numbed me up first and it didn't do shit. I felt everything, every part of it.
Really?
Worst pain ever. I literally my head was on the chair. My feet were on the ground. The rest of my body was out of the chair. And I was just trying to stay still. I was trying to keep my head still long enough for him to get it out.
Didn't they numb you more?
Fuck no.
I would have said, yeah, I feel everything. Numb me more.
I couldn't feel it. It was numb. Don't get me wrong. Everything was numb. It's just when they started, because of the nerve, I guess. When they started going, there's no way to fight. I'd have to be asleep.
Oh, that's a bad idea.
They pulled my wisdom tooth right before it. And I was like waiting for it. And he like, I don't know. I just felt like a jerk. And then all of a sudden he moved away and I'm like, okay, just got to get another tool or something. And he came back and he's like, all right, so that one's out. I'm going to start working on the other one. I'm like, that one's out already? Like it was that quick. I didn't even realize this. I didn't feel anything. I was like, oh, this is going to be easy. But then he said, he's like, just so you know, you might feel this one just a little bit more. You're going to feel more pressure for sure. And I was like, okay. Like I didn't feel shit last time. So I don't know.
They call pain pressure.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Well, the first one did feel just like pressure. I didn't feel any pain in that one. But I'm telling you, when they started working on that one, I was screaming. I'm telling you, people out in the waiting room were probably like, I'm leaving. I'm not going back there. I was screaming at the top of my lungs because it hurt that fucking bad. But I just wanted it to be over and done with. I was so tired of the pain. I was like, just get it the fuck out. And I sat there and I sat there and did not move my head. And he got as soon as he pulled it out, as soon as it was out and not connected anymore, it was like an instant, like just pain's gone. But I was like I was shaking. Like my whole body was fucking shaking.
Yeah.
I was like, oh
yeah.
Just because of the nerve pain. That's all it was. If the nerve wasn't exposed like that, I don't think I would have felt it like that. Because I had another, like the wisdom tooth came out with no issue. No problem whatsoever. And then after it, the reason I had pain after that you were talking about was because I had a bone spur from the jaw.
Oh, I remember that.
I had a bone spur and
yes,
it didn't get pulled out. So I had to go back again. And he didn't use the needle to numb me up. He just used like that topical gel stuff they put on, and they numbed me up a little bit like that, but it wasn't much. And then he pretty much just grabbed it and went, but it was actually a lot bigger than I thought. And the bone spur is obviously just a spur that comes up from the jawbone. And they have to like kind of go in there and then like sand it down kind of. Yeah. And so at first it hurt until he pulled it out. And then after that it was like gone, but I was, it was just a non-expected. Like from now on, though, I'm saying this because just take care of your teeth. From now on, take care of your teeth
for real,
and your
take
gums.
care of them,
and your gums.
And
my issue was I used a lot of whitening toothpaste and not enamel strengthening, and I never switched. So my teeth looked good, but they weren't the healthiest.
Yeah, white teeth do not mean good teeth.
Yeah, correct.
That is not the case.
Right. That's what I always wanted to have a nice smile, so I always use white toothpaste. Whitening, and I'd always try to make sure I had white teeth, and I never used enamel strength and nothing like that. I never really switched it up. And my dentist was like, "Yeah, don't do that. Like you got to switch it up to something. You can't just use just whitening all the time."
That's a shame.
Yeah.
All right, so let's get back here. 18th century. We're jumping to the 18th century, and now we're going to get to the man who is the father of modern dentistry, which is pretty interesting that it happened in the 18th century. It took a while. His name was Pierre Borchard. That's not how you pronounce
Close
it.
enough.
But that's the guy.
That's
Close
not how you pronounce it.
He was a Frenchman, obviously. And he did a lot for dentistry. One of the things is very common sensible. So for all of history to this point, you would lay people down on the ground. He was the first person to put them in a chair.
Wow.
I mean, how common sensible is that? You can stand and work on them.
Yeah.
You don't have to be crouched over on your knees,
ground.
getting sore, need to move. It just makes sense.
Right. Put him in a chair.
But he's the guy.
Back.
Yeah. He also made a lot of prosthetics and really led the way with that. He basically wrote the book on how to treat patients and how to figure out how to attack teeth. How to fix teeth, what the sequence should be to figure out what's wrong. He also discovered sugar was a problem for teeth.
Oh, wow.
Which is a bit of a myth. It's true, but it's not. So actually, it's not sugar that causes a problem on your teeth. It's a myth. It's actually the sugar reacting to a bad bacteria in your mouth, creating an acid that actually attacks your teeth. Very weird.
Did not know that.
Yeah. Very weird.
Is there a way to eliminate that bacteria, or do you need that bacteria?
I bet
I
you,
didn't look that
yeah,
hard.
I bet you that's why. I bet you that's the difference between the gingivitis or the periodontal bacteria and the teeth bacteria.
Yeah.
Oh, it might be. Yeah.
Because the periodontal bacteria probably doesn't do that conversion to sugar to ruin the teeth or something like that. You would think.
Maybe.
You think about it that way. So only the people with that bacteria have the sugar problem on their teeth. That's
Ooh.
very major assumption here.
Yeah.
But
Interesting.
It's
If you're a
correlative.
dentist watching this, or some type of
Or a dental hygienist, they know that.
Oh, they know a lot. Yeah.
let us know what you think, because or what you know, because you might know a lot more than we do. I'm
Oh,
sure.
yeah, for sure. Not an expert. Not at all. Nope. All right. So let's jump to the 1770s where nitrous oxide would come to play. This was a big game changer, obviously. What's crazy about nitric oxide? There's so many interesting things to the teeth history. It was actually discovered in 1200 by an alchemist.
Really?
And lost to history.
Wow.
We're like, nah, he had it. He loved it. He proclaimed it. He was saying, this is the best thing ever. You guys got to check. Look at this. He died. It died with him. Lost to history until 1700.
Wow.
What is that we lose stuff in human history?
Talk about a dropped ball there. Holy shit.
All the pain that could have been saved. All the lives that could have been saved. Dang.
Crazy.
Anyways. What's interesting, another interesting thing about nitrous oxide. So this is laughing gas, okay?
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
One of the early users of it, one of the early dentist users of it, he thought it was so great that he would fill little bags up and huff it, and he called them his little paradise bags.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Sounds like
party
he's
with
from
him.
the
Yeah, he does. So, all right.
Do you have a paradise in your pants?
No, I'm just happy to see you.
So, what was it? Ether was also used a lot, and that actually worked really good. Knock them out.
Yep.
Put them out.
Yeah.
So that was good, and it went back and forth between those two for a very long time.
Smell like chloroform to
you? So, what's interesting is the next step that got taken. The next step for tooth removal and pain was cocaine.
Guy sitting in the chair for that one.
It gets worse. So this was literally prescribed and used in dentist office.
Cocaine was prescribed.
Yeah.
Nice.
And used in dentist office, right? Guy that started this had 3 of his dental hygiene nurses die from overdose.
Wow. Dude, that's crazy that I didn't come to think of it. Drugs have been around for a long time.
Yeah, they have. Yeah, they have. So
I wonder when things started becoming illegal.
Well, I mean, illegal. I don't know.
it was in Coke too.
Yeah.
That's
It was in
crazy.
Coca-Cola.
When they were like, oh, you know what? People shouldn't have this stuff. We should start making this illegal to have this.
Fun fact about Frackville, they have a Coca-Cola plant on Line Street.
Really?
Yes. They used to. Still there. You can still see the Coca-Cola. It's on Line Street.
Fun fact about
Oh, it's
Frackville,
online.
there's probably 30 Coke.
Get it?
That's great.
There's also
Another fun fact about Frackville, there's probably 30 Coke dealers up there.
Yeah,
somewhere.
no
Is there
doubt.
Coke dealers up there?
I don't know. I have no clue.
I
I'm
lived
just
there
kidding.
for a
I thought
few
it was
years.
all older people.
No.
No.
Been
Been a long time since I lived there.
Well, when I was a kid there, young teenager there, it was bad.
Oh, I was still partying back then there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, all right.
Those are my
What's
20s.
interesting about cocaine is it gave way to new cocaine, Novocaine.
Oh.
That's what's interesting about cocaine.
What?
So wait, cocaine's a Novocaine?
No, it was a replacement for it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
was gonna say I'll go home dressed
because it was so.
Oh wow.
Wow.
That was a total joke.
Yeah,
maybe in my 20s I would have did that.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, you could smoke banana peels? What's that about? Oh, my 20s. Don't even get me started.
What the fuck?
I
Yeah,
smoked
bro.
a French fry from McDonald's. You can
Yeah, you
actually do
did.
that.
What?
You can actually smoke a French fry from McDonald's.
That's disgusting.
It is horrible. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Wait a minute.
But
I
you
don't
can
remember
do
you
it.
doing that.
What do you do? You put a hole in the middle of it?
Nope. Just light the sucker up and suck.
Didn't even have to say anything that time.
He knew what happened too as soon as he said it.
He put his head down immediately.
Wow.
Well,
Wow.
walked right into that one.
No, but you can actually pull some stuff through the
Yeah,
French.
you can pull it out.
That is fucking disgusting.
It is horrible. It is gross.
That is fucking disgusting.
I can't imagine it's healthy.
Have you seen all the new videos about everybody that's totally against McDonald's French fries?
Mm.
Like McDonald's French fries are like totally toxic for you, and you should not even go near them. There's more toxicity in a small McDonald's French fry than a whole pack of Marlboro cigarettes.
Really?
Holy shit.
Look it up, bro. If I see the video, I'll send it to you. But it's seriously
I did see that
the
recently.
worst.
I
There's
did
even
see
a
video
guy.
on that.
There's even a guy calling out McDonald's,
Whoa.
pulling French fries out of a bag, talking facts, throwing the French fries right in the garbage can, saying how fucking disgusting they are, how disgusting McDonald's is, how disgusting people that eat McDonald's are, what it's doing to their body, and he just throws French fries in this garbage in this dumpster the whole time.
See, my issue with that is it's potatoes and oil.
No.
Where
the
is
problem
the
with-
bad?
The bad is the way that they deal with the potatoes. So McDonald's only deals with these Russell potatoes. I think they're russet potatoes. You're right. Russet potatoes.
Okay.
They're long. They're big. They want their French fries to be long and
Right.
big in their pack.
They genetically like engineer them
Exactly.
to grow a certain
Exactly.
size so they get long French fries. Yeah.
Exactly. But the
Huh.
point of it is that they have to use certain pesticides or certain chemicals
Mhm.
on them for them to be edible and everything like that. So what happens is
Ah.
when the farmers dust these or their crops or whatever, they're not even around for 3 days. Then after they do that, they have to take all these potatoes and put them in these fucking football field sized fucking things to
Yep.
hold to let the chemicals go off of them before they can even become edible again.
Holy crap.
McDonald's is like, bleh.
Mhm. So they're just making some normal ass French fries that people
Yeah.
still eat.
Yeah, their potatoes are like specific process, specific chemicals. Not good. I don't eat fast food, bro.
I really don't.
Yeah, I
don't
don't
either.
do it.
I
I really don't. I mean, what I do,
sometimes I have to,
once every other week. I
Chick-fil-A I do.
actually do. No, once
Chick-fil-A
every
I
other
do,
week.
and now I just saw a thing online that Chick-fil-A and all the other companies that use the same meat, Chick-fil-A had like something in it or something like that. So now I'm like, oh man, now I can't eat Chick-fil-A anymore. And then I talked about scallops. Scallops are like one of the first types of fish that are counterfeited. It's actually freaking fish scum, bro.
Oh,
Yeah, it's not
what?
good. Yeah, if it looks like a hockey puck, if you get scallops and they all look the same or they have the same like symmetrical,
Yeah,
that they're the fake fish scum.
that makes sense.
You know
That's
what I'm saying?
disgusting. I didn't
Yeah.
know that.
Yeah,
though.
dude.
Sometimes I like
Ugh.
when I'm working, sometimes I have to go out when we're out and about and I don't have lunch, like I'll have to stop and get something somewhere.
Yeah, but I mean, you just try to do your best, bro. That's all you can
Yeah.
do. You know what I mean?
But yeah,
course.
I try not to do like the big
It
fast
can't be-
food restaurants.
can't be good for your teeth. That shit
No,
cannot be good for your teeth.
No.
Gotta
As
reel it
many
back in there
times
somewhere.
I've forgotten this episode's about teeth.
It doesn't. Yeah, we have a good time. We use the teeth to eat fucking food.
Right.
Some
Right.
people don't, I guess, but
They gum it down.
yeah, you gotta watch your shit, man.
Another interesting thing. So in America, brushing your teeth wouldn't become popular or common until after World War II.
Wow.
They went to other countries and they seen people were taking care of their teeth, and then they brought that home with them.
Oh. Goes in height.
Oh, I'm-
And
Are you getting sick or what?
No, I felt fine. Everyone else in my house is sick. I've been good for the last 2 weeks.
better
dude,
knock on
I'm the
some wood or
same way.
something.
I don't understand it. Everybody's been dropping in my house,
I
I
feel
was
great.
fine,
and I'm not sleeping.
I was fine, and then it hit me, man.
Seriously, neither am I.
Yeah.
I don't
was
know
fine,
how.
And then it hit me.
Yeah,
Yeah, 2 weeks
I'm
now,
not
I'm
looking
at it.
forward to that. All right, so let's get into another interesting thing. Okay, I think this is the last one before we have a few little fun facts. But here's the last one. X-rays. So X-rays didn't start until 1896, which I thought was pretty darn early. I didn't realize they started that soon.
Yeah.
Like I thought it would have been in the 1900s, not the 1800s.
Yeah.
That blew me away.
Mhm.
But here's the problem. They didn't know what to do with them. So they would x-ray the teeth, right? So, okay, there's, an abscess here. This tooth looks like something's going on. And they'd be like, oh, what's going on with your liver? Yeah, your liver's not doing too good. And look at this. This part of your tooth is abscessed. Let's pull your tooth here, see if your liver gets better. And they made a whole science based off this.
Really?
What?
To the extent that people would go in with like a kidney problem or something, and they would be like, oh, yeah, that's the canine on the left side. Pull it out. Kidney will be fine.
Like nothing's wrong with the tooth, and they just
Nothing's wrong with the tooth, and they would pull it.
no fucking way.
No, that's horrible.
Yeah.
Wow.
Bad.
1800s, like late 1800s.
Yeah, late 1800s. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So,
Wow.
I mean,
That makes
Foot
me
bone's
hold
connected
on.
to the tooth
Hold on a
bone.
second. Hold on. What is going on right now? What's going on with teeth right now that in 200 years people are going to look back at this and say, wow, I can't believe they did that.
right.
What's going on right now that we're experiencing?
Well, root and scaling is probably one of them. That fucking
Or
sucked.
maybe the metal fillings we keep putting in our freaking mouths.
Yeah.
Maybe.
How about that with all the mercury and crap that doctors have to go get a what is that called? A detoxification after a week of putting them in. Maybe that's our problem this time.
I did not know
I
that.
thought they stopped using mercury.
They did, I think. Didn't
Did they stop?
Yeah, I think they
so.
stopped now.
Okay.
I
Well,
did
the
have
new,
that
the new
too,
thing
but-
that I read is
They would
that I
really
saw,
detox.
if you do a root canal, root canals are no good. Because if you do a root canal and you leave that tooth there, the tooth is made of spores or pores,
Okay.
and the bacteria gets in the pore inside your mouth, inside that dead tooth.
Yeah.
And the nerve isn't there to clean it and help clean it and preserve it and stuff
Yeah.
like it normally was. The nerve's gone, right?
Yeah.
So all you have is this tooth sitting in the mouth catching bacteria.
Ooh.
So they're saying that there's a lot of connection between root canals and the plaque in the arteries and stuff like that cause heart problems.
Oh wow.
What I want to know is when are they going to start including like dental and like medical insurance? Like just
No,
Yeah.
lump it all into one thing.
Yeah.
Well, they might try to do that if
'Cause
they
that's
try to do
crazy.
governmental. They're free healthcare. But
Yeah.
one thing I thought about with that is with free healthcare, you are now one thing I thought when I was looking at this, I never thought about it before. But the government is all about saving money. They don't want to spend money, right?
Right.
So now this surgery that you're going to get is going to cost the government this much money.
Right.
Is the government going to want to take that loss, or are they going to say no, you don't need that?
You're going to say, no, you don't need that.
There's a big fight going on. There was a big fight going on over this baby overseas between French and I forget what I'm horrible at this because I don't know all the details. But the root of the story was that the one country, France said no, that kid's a now French baby. We made them French because the other country wouldn't let the baby go to France to get help.
What?
They were trying to, so they made the baby die in that country instead of going to France because it was government healthcare.
What the?
I'll have to get you the information about it. And I'm sorry to bring it up on this podcast,
Whoa.
but we could even take it out if we need to. But I can show you that. That's why I am. That's another reason for me to be totally against the government saying anything to do with my body, anything to do with my teeth, anything to do with anything like that. Because it's at the end of the day, we now just become a cost to the government, and our medical stuff comes as a cost. Because right now it's private healthcare. You know what I mean? And right now, doctors have to do what they have to do because if we say we don't like them, we just go to another doctor. Well, when it's government.
Well, it depends on which type of government.
Yeah. Agreed.
If it's a social democracy, then you have the right to go wherever you want and to get whatever you really want.
Yeah.
It's a little different.
But do the government still
But
has to pay for it at the end of it? Are they going to be okay paying that money when they're already giving us a hard time with what they're doing now?
Over there, they do.
Well, good for them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're different.
Yeah.
But for most other places in socialism and communism, good luck. You're dying.
Yeah. That's why you take advantage of it here. You have every opportunity to take care of your teeth. You should not be worrying about your face and not worrying about your teeth. You should not be worrying about your hair and not worrying about your teeth. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
At least for the physical appearance. But then as far as the stuff that you're talking about that dives down even further from it with the health, there's another reason to take care of your fucking teeth.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
For real.
Yeah, I agree.
For real. Yeah. Yeah. I really the whole thing is the whole thing. The whole episode here is for you to get your teeth taken care of because it's going to make you better as a human being.
Yes.
Mhm.
Not only for look, man. You know what I
No.
mean? Yeah.
Athletes' performance gets affected by bad teeth.
Yeah.
Athletes.
How many athletes you see with rotten fucking teeth? bro?
0. Because it affects their performance.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
We-
I just have a few fun facts if you guys want to go over them.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
All right, just a little treat for everybody watching here. There's a guy named Henry Cotton who became a dentist, and he would start pulling teeth in a mental asylum. He thought it was the cure to mental ailments. He would end up pulling his family's teeth, as well as over 11,000 teeth from inmates, trying
Wow.
to cure their ailments.
So he needed his teeth pulled.
Yeah.
He needed his teeth. He
Yeah,
did pull his teeth, actually.
he
But
needs-
yeah.
Oh, that makes sense.
He needs to be putting that mentals.
Right, he needed to be
in there.
Yeah.
Dude's crazy. But that's
Was
another
it like he was like
example.
illegally doing this? Like
legally.
legally?
Yeah, because they thought teeth had, certain teeth you'd pull would fix certain things. And they thought, oh, maybe this also fixed certain things in the
teeth
brain.
bones connect to the brain bone.
All right, George Washington.
Had
A
wooden teeth.
lot of no, he didn't.
Ivory. What was it?
That's a myth.
What was it?
He had several sets of teeth. He had like
Oh.
4. Some were ivory, some were gold,
Did-
some were lead, some were hippo, some were donkey, and some were slaves.
His teeth?
donkey.
Whoa, who's pulling teeth out of a donkey?
I don't
That's
know.
weird.
That is weird.
What's weirder is, so believe it or not, George Washington was a good guy at this point. I mean, I guess. He paid the slaves for their teeth. So he wouldn't just be like, all right, you're giving me teeth. He'd be like, yeah, here's a couple bucks. You owe me this money for your teeth. And, they're poor. So, of course.
Yeah.
So he did at least pay them for their teeth. But it was very common to take your slaves and just pull their teeth out to make a denture for yourself. How disturbing is that shit?
Wow, dude. That is fucked up.
That's fucked. That is so fucked.
Yeah, that's fucked up.
They would also grave rob.
That's fucked too.
That's so disturbing. So disturbing.
Could you imagine if we did that shit now? Yo, man, I heard that dude's buried over. He got a grilled set. Gold. We got to get that shit.
I need
I'll meet you here. 9 p.m. tonight. Bring a shovel.
Digging that out.
That's so fucked up, dude. I hope they clean it. What would they clean it with?
Give me a lot of ideas though.
Let's pour some hot oil.
What? Hold on.
Let's pour some hot oil on this.
Probably.
Right.
Yeah. Wouldn't doubt it. All right. So next, I just got like 3 more things here, and we're gonna wrap it up. So tooth enamel is the hardest substance in the entire body.
Mhm.
Pretty cool.
Yep.
Pretty cool. If you flush your toilet and your toothbrushes are sitting out in your bathroom, they're getting toilet water on them. But the flip side, you can't cover them because that grows bacteria. You have
Just don't keep your
find a safe space.
don't
for
keep
'em.
your toothbrush around your around your toilet. Mine are like
Yes.
around the corner of the shower over by the mirror. So the water particles aren't going to come around there.
Mine's in my shower.
Oh, you're not supposed to do that.
What the fuck?
You're not supposed to put your toothbrush in
Well,
your
there's
shower.
like a
bro.
little cup thing that you hang on like
Yeah.
this, and then it just hangs there.
I heard.
I mean, that's a great time saver.
Yeah, but I heard you're not
I should-
supposed. I heard you're not
I
supposed to do that for a reason. There's a reason. I'll look
Probably
at it.
like mildew or
Yeah,
something
something
like
like
that.
that.
Yeah, you're not supposed to.
So
Soap
it's weird.
scum
Like
and
every
everything.
time I do it, like before I ever even use it, like I'll rinse it in water and I try and push it. If there's anything on it, I always rinse it off before I even put.
I'm glad you
toothpaste
try
on.
to rinse germs off. That's good for you.
All right.
Thanks, Frank. I live for your approval of what I do. That's what I do. Yeah, I know.
shit when you put water on it.
Yeah. Well, thanks, there, smart guy.
All right, last 2 things. Interesting fact is 3 out of 4 Americans have some sort of dental disease.
3 out of 4.
3 out of 4. So
I have
go-
periodontal
go.
disease. Yeah, I mean, it is what it is.
I had
And I,
gingivitis. Had
fight it.
gingivitis.
We're two.
Yeah.
We're 2/3 right here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Think
So-
about it. And you have teeth problems, right?
Yeah. Well, yeah. We'll just say
Well,
that.
that's from you doing stupid shit with whitening, or do you actually have like fucking teeth problems?
No, I don't. My teeth are okay right now. Like I
You
have.
have tooth sensitivity?
No, not really.
Oh, well, then your enamel shouldn't be too
Yeah, you're
beaten
good.
up.
Then.
Not
You
yet.
might be able to save that.
Yeah.
Whoa. Oh, I forgot. They're working on regenerative teeth for humans.
Regenerative. Say that again.
They're working on regenerative teeth for humans. Teeth.
I mean, I know that they were using
Wait,
different
said
kinds
teeth.
of toothpaste that is actually made of the same properties of the teeth that are helping the teeth
No.
build.
What do you mean?
This is like shark rose.
How?
I don't know.
So wait, humans
But
can
it's a
grow
study.
teeth?
They're trying to do it right now.
Wow.
Is that something that they can administer to people that have already lost their teeth? Or is it something that
I don't know.
you're fucking useless?
I seen
Wonder how
the
you do
study,
that.
got super excited, didn't think I was going to talk about it, but I popped in my head.
That's
It's
crazy.
it's so cool.
Right.
I mean, it's obviously using it's obviously genetically modifying your body.
Yeah.
That's what it is, which is the future of humans
Yeah.
eventually.
Right.
Which is crazy.
Imagine if that happens where you could just be like, yeah, I'm going to throw an extra 20 pounds of muscle on me in the next 3 days by modifying my body to
I still
absorb
think
protein differently.
I'm more impressed that if
Could you
they were like,
imagine?
I don't like this tooth, I'm gonna pull this one out and just grow another one.
Yeah.
That'd be fucking crazy.
So
Oh, I
fucking
have
cool.
tooth pain. That's okay. I'll just grow another
I
one.
got a cavity. Don't worry about filling it.
Yeah. Dude, that'd be so cool.
Yeah.
I mean,
This one's not straight enough.
Dennis would be pissed.
But this is like bleeding razor edge tag stuff that's
That's
going
awesome.
on.
Yeah.
Like it's not, yeah, it's
Maybe we'll be old enough. Maybe we'll live long enough to see some of it and it'll help us live longer. You never know.
yeah.
That'd be
Yeah.
crazy because it'd be cheaper than getting like those permanent implants, I'm sure. Spend
Yeah.
30
Oh
grand
my-
on
Well, I mean, you
permanent
never know.
God, they're expensive.
You never know. Supposedly they have this new thing for cancer now that's just destroying all kinds of cancer with a laser or something like that. No more chemo, no more radiation or anything like that. So I think it's in China or something like that. They found a
Fingers.
way that they are able to destroy tumors, like just destroy all tumors.
Dang.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yep. And then how about there's Nigeria. I think it was Nigeria. They just came out with a way to propel cars off of radio waves. Yeah. And a
What
plane and a
the-
helicopter. And a helicopter. I'll send it to you.
That's
Crazy shit, man. I gotta get off
cool.
fucking TikTok, bro.
Yeah.
I'm scrolling too much.
Oh, I love it.
But
You're
I'm
staying
learning some
relevant.
stuff, you know what I mean?
Yeah, somebody needs to stay relevant.
Yeah, But yeah, no. So
But the other thing, the last thing I'm closing on for me is I know it's expensive to get your teeth fixed. I am an entrepreneur. I don't have insurance. I pay for my shit.
mhm.
But I'd rather, okay, different tangent. There are programs out there for you. There are programs that are made for people that don't have money for dental insurance.
Yep.
Look at St. Luke's has a great program. Okay, there's
Yeah.
lots of St.
I mean,
Luke's.
or just contact fucking Delta Dental or whatever it is. I mean, I pay what $16 a fucking month for dental insurance. It's not that bad, but I don't know if you have to get medical insurance and then dental, or if you could just get dental. See, I have medical and dental, but it's I just
Mhm.
I pay my dental
Yeah, but
insurance
what's
is a
included in that?
fraction is a what for my dental stuff. It's everything, but like look pretty much like all my
No cosmetics, but
no cosmetics, no, but everything else is covered. My periodontal disease is covered. I have to pay.
extractions, things like
Yeah,
that.
yeah, you don't have to pay percentages of that, but usually the
Right.
dentist works with you and they put you on a payment plan. It's
Yeah.
very doable. Like
Yeah.
don't make an excuse. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Don't make an excuse. And putting it on and working with your dentist or working, to help do payment plans or anything like that. There's no interest. They don't ding you on credit reports right away unless they make you get a credit card. Some dentists make you do a credit card.
Yeah, yeah.
So you
the
gotta watch
Shadow-
that.
The Mount, whatever that one is by our Walmart.
I
Was
went to
trying to
Aspen.
get me to do. Yeah, that one.
Aspen
They
Dental.
tried
Aspen
to
Dental.
get me to do that. And I
Well,
was
so
like,
you got to
nah, I'm good.
just so the deal, you got to watch what Aspen Dental, because there's a lot of bad reviews about Aspen Dental. I used to be there. I'm no longer there.
Me
I
neither.
stopped going there. They were overcharging me and they were trying to do more with the root and scale. They were trying to root and scale me even when I didn't need it.
Yeah.
Just to get money. And their root and scale is like $1,400. Okay.
Dang.
So watch where you're going. That's a commercialized dental
Yeah.
business. I would probably stay away from commercialized
Yeah.
dentistries, because most dentistries or most dentists are on their own practice. They have their own practice. So when you have a big, massive commercialized dentistry like that, they're going to treat you exactly as it is. You're a
Yeah.
consumer.
That's darn right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's darn right.
So you gotta watch those, but
yeah.
you know, do your due diligence. Find a good dentist.
Maybe
There's
that's why I was in a lot of pain
there's-
because I used Aspen Dental to get that tooth out. Maybe
Yeah.
they didn't even give me Novocaine. Probably
Yeah.
just said, yeah, here's some water.
Yeah, I don't know.
No,
man.
I'm sure
No,
they
I don't
gave you
know.
no.
But-
I
you
was
just-
numb.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you just, you just gotta. I'm just saying that I like my personalized care with my doctor, my dentist that has his own practice, than I do going to a commercialized business.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's just
Right.
awesome.
I agree with you there. But for those that don't have the money to do that, there are programs out there. You've got to look. They
Mhm.
call places.
Mhm.
There are people that are, there are hospitals that are funded to help people who don't have insurance.
Mhm. Mhm.
Literally
Yep.
funded for you to go. So it exists.
And don't even wait for it to be that bad that you have to go to the dentist and everything like that. Start
Yeah.
taking care of your fucking teeth now.
Yep.
Now, brush, floss, water pick. It could be even like, say, I don't like flossing. It's a pain in the dick, but the water pick is easy as shit. It literally just go through it each once. Maybe I have to fill the reservoir up once in the middle of doing my mouth or whatever like that. But it helps
it.
me. It's worth it. So just take care of your mouth. I see so many people that don't brush their fucking teeth, and you can tell they're the people that don't brush their teeth because in the crevices of their teeth it's orange. How the fuck do you have orange shit sitting in your fucking teeth like that? You know what I'm saying? Like that is eventually going to lead to bad shit. I have periodontal disease and I take care of my mouth. If you don't take care of your mouth, it's just going to turn to shit. It's just
Right.
how it is.
Right.
You know what I mean? Hopefully you have good genetics that your mouth isn't going to turn to shit on its own immediately. But if you have any kind of genetics where you have bad teeth in your family and you're not on the up and up, you're gonna have problems.
Mhm.
Yeah. And unfortunately, genetics does actually play
Yeah,
a
it
part.
does. Yep.
Does.
Because I was curious because my genetics aren't the best with teeth, but they're not the worst. I
Yep.
got like okay. But my wife's side, she has a lot of bad.
Mhm.
And then my kids were starting to show signs, and I'm like, why? How they brush, they floss every now and then. But you know what is going? They drink water. They don't drink juice.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Like how?
Yep.
Yeah.
And one of the dentists we went to, because we've gone to several now, they were like, sometimes it's just genetics, man.
Yeah.
Like sometimes you get a bad roll for teeth.
Yeah.
And I'm like, well, that sucks.
The hand that you're dealt, man.
Yeah.
I mean, it's inevitable though too. Like, so my 3-year-old, her teeth are staining, and we're like, she doesn't drink much juice. She drinks water. Like we
Yeah.
all drink the same water. What's going on? And they're like, well, it could be from all the veggies that she's eating.
What?
Yeah. Yeah, like some of the fruits and veggies that she's eating, stuff like that, could actually stain some of the teeth in that manner and stuff like that. It's like
Whoa.
inevitable. So that's why it's like the world is against you in your mouth. It really
No,
is
it
when you think
really
about it,
is.
especially with genetics and stuff like that. So don't let it win as easily. Combat it. You have to combat it
Yes.
and have a good mouth. Because you know what? If I was single again and I'm gonna go hang out with a chick and I see a chick with just a busted up mouth, I'm not gonna want to kiss her.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna want her to smile at me. I'm gonna be embarrassed to have her smile with me if her teeth are fucking jacked that bad.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do.
It would be a prerequisite for me to get your mouth fixed for us to date. Do you know what I'm saying? That's superficial of me, right? And shitty of me. But the way I look at it is you're not taking self-care.
I don't know.
You're not doing
about-
self-care.
Yeah.
know what I
It's
mean?
pretty important, actually.
Yeah.
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 You know what I mean?
And you want presentation matters,
Mhm.
especially when you're looking for a mate. Presentation is the only thing you got at the first glance, obviously.
At first glance,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
was
But
gonna say.
then you have, well, unless if you don't have
To
any
physically be attracted.
if you have
to
no
that person.
personality whatsoever, it's all you got, right? But if you have a
Yeah.
good personality and stuff, but you still need that physical appearance to have the attraction to have somebody come over.
Yeah.
You're not going to be
Yes.
attracted to shitty teeth.
Right.
You know what I mean? You're not going to know my personality if you're not even attracted to me to talk to me in the first place. That's the way I look at it. So yeah, the first is physical appearance. I smile at you, you
Mhm.
smile back at me. Then you get to know me and you know my person. But to get to that point for you to know my person, we have to have that connection or that smile or whatever like that. And if I smile at you and then you smile at me looking like Ace Ventura with the fucking shit hanging out of his teeth, I'm gonna be like, ooh. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
so
There's that aspect, but there is also falling in love unexpectedly with somebody close to you. that looks aren't the first thing.
Well, yeah.
So there is that aspect.
But you already know. But so the thing of it is, then that first.
Do I have something in my teeth? That's all I was thinking about.
That first line of attraction to get to know the person, you don't need at that point in time. So you don't need physical attraction anymore to get there. That person already knows you. So that's a little different than what I'm saying. Like if I'm at a bar,
that's what I'm saying. It's different. It's different. Yeah, because like coworkers and when that happens.
Exactly. I already know this person. I love them for who they are, not like, ooh, that person's hot. I want to get to know them. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't love any of my coworkers.
Or I'm attracted to that person.
They're all a bunch of guys. Oh, we do have one girl that works for us. Never mind.
But I still ain't gonna love her. Still have heterosexual love for these men. Jesus,
what the hell?
Heterosexual love, bro.
Yeah, I know what that means. Thanks, Frank.
I'm glad you know what it means. Try using it. What's next?
Holy crap.
Well, he said, what's next? Like, we're just going to speed past. What he just said. He was like, let's get, I got my joke in before you can say anything. Let me just, we going to speed past like you didn't just say what you just said.
I even said it real quick.
Yeah, you did.
All right.
What's next?
That's it for me. You guys got anything you want to add?
No, I mean, I pretty much said it many times. Take care of yourself, especially you mothers out there with the kids. It's so hard to take care of yourself when you run ragged and taking care of these kids all the time and stuff like that. You need some self-care for yourself too, you know?
Yes.
So take care of your teeth, take care of yourself, take care of your body, take care of your temple. You know what I'm saying?
Your body is a temple.
Exactly. Take care of everything. And like you said, when there's a will, there's a way. You know what I'm saying? If you want to take care of your teeth and you know how important it is for your person and your health, find a way to get there.
Yeah.
There's plenty of opportunity, like Matt said, for you to have the opportunity, even if you can't afford it, to just have something or have something looked over. Talk to your dentist. A lot of dentists are really cool people that help you out and work with you on payment plans, or they'll suggest a credit card. That's it is what it is.
Yeah, that's what
and my suggestion is try to stay away from commercialized dentists. That's all I really have to say. Yeah.
Just and I mean, if it's not working with your dentist, I hate to say this, but look around.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I've been to a lot of dentists in this area with my kids, my wife, me. There's a lot of opportunities.
Yep. And before you do it, make sure you get all your films and molds and everything from your current dentist, so the next one doesn't have to do it. Take them with you.
Yeah.
Right.
Otherwise, they're going to charge you again, because most dentists make you do x-rays and everything for the first time they see you for their first visit. So if you take your scans and everything with them, and if they're good scans, they might need to redo them. But if they're good scans, then they might be able to bypass that and not charge you for x-rays again. Not only that, but you don't want to keep getting x-rayed over and over. You know what I mean? That's not super helpful or healthy, So, just think ahead, people. Use your brain. Use the brain that God gave you.
I just wanted to say that I knew a statistic. So if you're from Shenandoah, don't worry, because approximately 35% of the world's population doesn't have any natural teeth. So you guys are
35%.
There's a lot of people that are with you guys up there in Shenandoah.
That's more than.
I'm just kidding. I don't.
That is more than a third of the population.
More than a third.
More than a third of the world's population doesn't have any natural teeth.
They're saying they can't believe how many people in like their 20s are coming in to get full dentures.
Hell.
Yeah, my dad had to get full dentures at 19.
Wow.
Like I said, I don't have great genetics.
Yeah.
My mom has
doing
good
better.
side.
You're doing better, dog.
Yeah, oh yeah. I mean, I got staining from coffee and smoking, but
What's staining? Staining's more look than function.
Yeah,
I don't really give a shit.
Yeah.
Never did.
Good, don't.
I wasn't gonna.
Still don't know how I ended up being around you guys.
I don't know.
Genetics.
Bitch. Yeah. Yeah, I thought that was an interesting statistic.
Yeah.
I mean,
that is
crazy
statistic. It's actually disheartening.
Yeah.
In my opinion.
So it should motivate you. Take care of your teeth.
Take care of your teeth.
Be part of the other
Don't
65%.
Be that statistic.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Even that's crazy. No natural teeth. So not even one tooth is left.
That's wild. That's wild.
I'm told here an average amount of teeth is 32. I don't know how that's an average. Isn't that fucking everybody?
How the fuck is that an average?
The average adult has 32 teeth, including wisdom teeth. What do you mean the average adult? Is they're
superhuman adults.
They have 36 or what? What the fuck are they talking about?
No, they're saying there's unaverage adults.
Oh. Frank.
So there's more teeth.
Well, right. Yeah, Frank.
Yeah, yeah, I'm Sharky. Just call me Sharky.
Frank's not an average adult. He's anything but average.
Why did you bite my hoagie and it looks like there's 7 bites out of this?
There's no bites. You take the whole thing in one shot. So.
I had to get rid of that gag reflex like 2 months ago. I remember.
I didn't.
God.
No, I didn't. I wasn't part of that. All right. That was you, wasn't it? No, it wasn't you that said.
Oh, fuck. I didn't have anything to do with any of that shit. Don't look at me. The fuck?
No. Take care of your teeth.
Yes, Kate, take care of your teeth and have fun with your friends.
Have fun with your friends.
I know your friends.
Yes,
yeah.
we do.
So you can laugh and show your teeth.
Yeah.
Take care of them so when you're laughing, when you're having fun with your friends.
Yes.
See
So
your teeth.
And when you laugh with your friends all the time and you smile laughing, it's not unattractive.
Right.
Right.
You know?
And
Right.
grow a beard.
Oh, yeah.
And grow it
Grow
now.
a beard.
That's all right.
Because
that's,
it's natural.
That's it.
And if you don't want anybody to see your teeth.
That's perfect. Then you just grow your mustache real big.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. All right.
All right. Thank
Okay.
you, everybody.
all right. Like, comment, subscribe,
Yes.
follow, review, please. If you have any questions, reach out to us at talkaboutpurpose@gmail.com.
Yes. Yes.
Getting there.
Yeah.
Any questions, suggestions?
Yeah.
And
Facts.
facts.
Give us facts. Data. Love it.
Interesting
Fuck
facts.
yes. Please.
Yes.
Please.
Anything you want us to talk about, let us know.
I mean, even if you want to share your story, have
Yeah.
at it. Throw a comment up there. Share your story.
Yeah.
Yeah, sometime in
Or
the future.
tag us, or do a video and tag us in it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That-
TikTok. We're everywhere. We're fucking
We're
everywhere.
everywhere.
Yeah.
We're fucking everywhere.
Yeah.
So
We're everywhere. Tag us.
Frank's fucking everywhere. Podcast is just
Trying.
on all the platforms. So
Yeah. I'm mostly in my basement, bro. What are you talking about? I'm a recluse. I'm a fucking recluse. This is the side of people. This is the side of me people don't know. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
A lot of people don't know.
I meant you were fucking everywhere.
Oh, Jesus.
No. Maybe in my 20s, dude. Maybe in my 20s. Yeah, I'll take it.
Yeah.
I'll take it. But,
Taking all
all
that bad bacteria. All right.
I still knew not to wash my or brush my mouth as soon as I was done. Now.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks a lot.
All right.
Thank
Thanks,
you.
guys.
See ya.
Bye.